Hi, my name's Cameron Carlson with AnimeLocation.tv. I have with me my very good friend, Miss Erica Lindbeck. How you doing?
I'm good. Oh, I'm good. How are you?
Alrighty, and of course the giggles are already going, which is going to be great. So it's only been a year since the last time we got the chance to talk to you. It happened to be here at Matsuricon 2017, where we had all three Ericas at once. So what's it like to come back and only just be missing one?
Oh my gosh, it'd only be missing one Erica. It would be infinitely cooler with all three Ericas, but I'm really happy to be here. I had a great time last year, and so yeah, it's just great. It's just double the fun, you know.
And so you got the chance, since the last time we talked within the last year, to go to Japan. What did you happen to learn, pick up, and experience that culture?
It was great. I'd actually been to Japan before when I was about 14 because my uncle was stationed there. He's a fighter pilot. But actually I wasn't into anime, or I think it was around 12, but I wasn't into anime or even I didn't even like sushi back then. So then now coming back and being like a huge anime fan and going to Akihabara and like doing all the cool, the fun stuff. And I had my friend Steven with me who lived in Japan for 4 years and knows the language. So that was amazing to have him with me. And we went to Fuji and did the whole onsen thing, and it was just fantastic. I had an amazing time. Yeah. It was a really chill time.
I'd seen some of your Twitter conversations you were having while you were over there in Japan. That's how I knew.
We went and found the Persona 5 stuff. Like we found,
really?
Because Persona 5, the locations are modeled after real places, and so we went and found them. It was awesome. It was so cool. I found where LeBlanc, like the cafe is, and everything, and the laundromat and all that stuff. It was great. It was crazy.
Alrighty, kind of following in with our theme for this year of Matsuricon is fantasy, and you happen to be part of the Fire Emblem family, being Celica. How was it, and how's the fan response been to her?
She has blown up. Like, it's been insane. Her Choose Your Legends skin just came out, and it's based off of her original design from the original game, and people love her, and thank goodness they really like what I've done, what I'm doing with her, and how I'm being directed and everything. So it's been absolutely incredible. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be a little guilty here. I've only played Path of Radiance on the GameCube like years ago, so that's it. But I love the Fire Emblem series. Yeah. And again, kind of going to one of my other favorite series is the Fate series, and you have to be a Saber of Red, which has her own name, Mordred.
Or Mo, as I lovingly call her.
Mo. So what's it like getting the chance to play her, and then know that you have a lot of your friends that are here this weekend? We're going to have a 15-person panel.
It's crazy. It's a Fate extravaganza. It's awesome. I got into the Fate series when I voiced Kaede Makidera in I'm sure I'm pronouncing that incorrectly, but in Fate's Day Night Unlimited Blade Works a few years ago, and then a few years later I got to voice Mordred in Fate Apocrypha. So I got into it as a fan when I voiced in Unlimited Blade Works, or when I did voiceover. Watched Zero and Unlimited Blade Works, which were incredible, and then I got to be in Apocrypha, which I also love. And Mordred is like basically just me, so it's amazing.
Alrighty, and following up with our last interview, you talked about Anohana, thank you. How was it like to get fans to finally hear and see it for the first time? Because last time you had just briefly talked about it with me. Yeah, so what was it that for now fans actually get a chance to see it?
It's great. I mean, the fan response has been amazing. It's the same team that worked on Your Lie in April, and the fans loved that. I mean, it's a dub that we worked really, really hard on, and Patrick and Aniplex worked hard to get it right. So yeah, I feel it was great. It was like, they say lightning doesn't strike twice, but I feel like it really did, that I got to work on Your Lie in April and Anohana.
Well, and then tying back into Your Lie in April, it's a very well-known and emotional show. What was it like when you finally were done with it, and then finally got the fans out to feel the impact of your work? So what was it like for you?
I remember when the trailer came out, the English trailer, and I cried. Like it was like this big cathartic release of just energy and emotion, because we'd worked so hard. Incredible. And the fan reaction was so positive, which is rare, I feel like, sometimes with dubs. It just was great. And we worked incredibly hard on it. It was one of those characters that I was like, why am I even reading for this? Like, why am I? And when I got it, I remember going in, I was so scared. I was like, what am I going to do? I feel like a hack. Like, I don't feel like I can do this character justice, because she's just so incredible. And there's just so many really emotional scenes, obviously, and I feel like I really just ripped my heart out and threw it on the floor and said, I hope it's good enough, guys, and the reaction's been really positive, which has been great. So
I personally now have to go buy it. Thank you. So again, another really fun fighting game is that you're part of the Street Fighter family, being in 5. Knowing the game is so widely popular in fighting game culture, do you hope more fans will play as your character going forward and give her more of a shot in the competitive industry?
I mean, I feel like she's pretty popular, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not super up on the Street Fighter 5 community. Is she? Okay, I thought you were like, no, she's not. Everyone hates her. I hope. No, I mean, Minot's super cool, and her fighting style is very different. I know when I was recording for her, they were like, we're really excited about this because it's not like anything anyone's ever seen before. Also, her walk, she's very, very popular for her walk. She's great, and I hope I'm really lucky because with these big franchises, you only get really one shot. Like you get to do one character, and it's like, I hope it's a good one. I hope it's one that people like, and and is fun and everything. I feel like I've gotten very lucky in that respect. People really like Minot. I love her too.
And now, are there any upcoming projects you want fans to know about that aren't behind the pesky NDA wall?
Bloodstained is one.
Oh, okay.
I'm voicing Miriam in Bloodstained, which I'm very, very excited about. I think it's been just recently delayed till 2019, but I have every faith that it's going to be amazing. We've done the VO on it, so yeah. Hopefully I get to go back and do more. It's going to be a beautiful game. I think people are really going to love it. As far as other things, I don't think there's anything else I'm allowed to talk about right now. I just did Yuzuriha and Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle, and I'm Ashley in WarioWare Gold, and I'm also I also did quite a bit of work in the new expansion Battle for Azeroth. Oh, really? I was Dalaran Summermoon in the cinematic with the Sylvanas, and and I'm in the expansion, and then also I did Sally Whitemane for Heroes of the Storm. So really stoked about that. Yeah.
I've never played World of Warcraft, but I truly love. I played the original RTS of Warcraft 3, so I know. And I've also read the books that tie into her character before she was a night elf, not before she became the Banshee Queen. So that's really cool. Now, is there any way to keep up with you lovely on Twitter we know about and all that type of stuff? And then a message you want to get to the fans that kept up with you from last year to this year and have always kept up with you.
Just thank you for the support. It's been just overwhelmingly positive, which is amazing. And I just can't wait to see where the years take me. I'm very excited. This career is amazing, and I feel so lucky to be able to do what I do.
And then where are you on Twitter?
Just Erica Lindbeck on Twitter and Instagram. I'm mostly active on Twitter if you have questions or anything. And
fun stories.
Or fun stories or just salty posts, Yeah.
Alrighty, well, Erica, yet again, my friend, thank you so much for a wonderful interview. This has been so much fun. Thank you.
Thank you so much.